Timberline heater control system controls your water heater and your furnace. Welcome to Grech RV's review of the Timberline heater system. The Timberline heater system by Elwell Corporation. This heater system is operating the water heater and the furnace. First of all, to initiate the system, you need to select your heater type. There is two heat source types on this Timberline heater system. The first heat source is the heater element located on the bottom right hand corner of the screen. By initiating that control, you are going to be controlling the heater through the heater element. The heater element is only going to be getting power source via generator or shore power. It is operated by a 110 volt source only. The secondary heater source in this system is the fuel-fired burner on the bottom left-hand corner. This is the diesel fuel-fired burner. By initiating that heater icon, that will turn on the fuel-fired burner in the system. If the electrical element cannot keep up with the demand of the heating system, the fuel-fired heater will initiate. If you are going to be controlling the water heater, the suggestion is to initiate the water heater icon on the top left-hand corner. What this does is this allows the heater system to monitor the heat exchanger for the water heater. It is more efficient if this icon is eliminated when you are using the water heater part of the system. At all times, the suggestion is to have this system initiated 5 to 10 minutes prior to wanting any hot water or any furnace in the system. To turn on the furnace, as you can see in the screen right now, it is reading 63 degrees ambient temperature in the cabin. If you want a higher temperature in the cabin, simply hold your finger on the control panel and scroll the temperature up to desired temperature. We're going to set this at 74 degrees at the moment. Now you can see on the screen it is reading 63 degrees on the interior of the temperature, and it is set temperature at 74. This being said, that is going to initiate the furnace part of the heating system, and the fans on the heat exchangers will come on to warm the cabin temperature to the desired temperature. The top right hand corner on the control panel, there is a wrench icon. If you push the wrench icon, it will go over to multiple screens. The first screen we are going to review is the service information screen. The service information screen has information on the screen in regards to the heating system. Right now, on the very top, air temperature 63 degrees, that is reading cabin temperature. The next temperature that is going to be reading is 112 degrees right now. That is tank temperature. That is the holding tank for the heating system. The holding tank for the heating system temperature will come up as long as there is some type of heat source in there. The next one is heater temperature. Heater temperature is the temperature of the fuel-fired heater, the diesel fuel-fired heater, which is initializing at the moment. You can see it coming up, the temperature. The next one is the heat exchanger. The heat exchanger is the heat exchanger for the water heater side of the heating system. Right now the heat exchanger is 94 degrees and will be coming up in temperature. Circulation pump, yes, means that the circulation pump is on in the system. The circulation pump is circulating the water in the system that is being heated by the heat temperature and the heater element that is in the heater tank assembly. The solenoid is the one that controls the furnace part of the system. Solenoid right now says yes. That means that the coolant is flowing through and heating the cabin. The next one on the service information page is fuel pump. Fuel pump is yes. That means it is on, and that the fuel-fired burner at the moment is on and heating up the whole entire system. Element relay says yes. That means it is on as well. That is the heater element in the tank. The next screen is limitation of heating duration. You can limit the time that the heating system will be running. Domestic water, up to 30 minutes. The system, up to 1 day. You can control this by holding your finger and sliding the bar back and forth. So now it is 3 hours. Now it is 4 hours, back to 6 hours. So you can control the amount of time that the system will stay on. If you want to leave the coach, it will automatically shut down after the time allotted on this screen. This is system information for versions and things you may need in the event that you have an issue or a problem with your system and need to contact the servicing facility. This is screen brightness and sleep mode timeout. This controls the time that the screen is going to go blank and then have to reinitiate the screen. Once you touch it, it'll come back on automatically. You can control the time on how quickly that goes on and off, or if you turn sleep mode off, it will stay on indefinitely. Sleep mode on. Fan speed and coolant pump. Fan and auto mode is the furnace fan actually, and you can have it on auto mode right now, and it will automatically have the fans on high speed, and then when the temperature of the cabin in the furnace mode comes down closer to the cabin set temperature, the fans will automatically slow down. If you want to control the fans manually, you need to turn it on to manual mode and then control fan power all the way up to 100%. From 0 to 100%. Pump override is the circulation pump override. This override will keep the circulation pump on for 10 minutes. Show clock in sleep mode. You can show the clock in the sleep mode, so when the screen goes to sleep mode, it will show the clock settings in there. And then you can set up your time on this other screen here as well. You can set your time, take your finger and just scroll around to the desired time. And then once set, you can go to the minutes and then go switch the minutes around. Once you get the minutes set, then go back to the other screen and then your time is set. Back to the service information screen. Back to the home page is the top left-hand icon, and then you can see the home screen again. Then again, we'll review one more time. Top left-hand corner is a water heater that is going to be monitoring the heat exchanger for the water heater for 30 minutes. Bottom left-hand corner is fuel-fired heater that initiates the fuel-fired diesel burner in the heater system. Bottom right-hand corner is your heater element, 110 volt activated only, shore power or generator. Cabin temperature 65 degrees at the moment on the bottom of the screen. Desired cabin temperature 74 degrees, and on the top right hand corner is your service screens, service information screens, and then back to the home page. Any questions? Do not hesitate to call us, Grech RV. Thank you very much.